Hey guys, today I am so excited to be reviewing the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This has been the biggest raved about item on YouTube, at least since this year started, maybe into 2016 too, and it was just one of those things that I could not resist trying. So, you know, I've always had the issue with my concealers that they crease too quickly, they fade away too quickly, the color match isn't right. All these factors that went into me just never 100% loving how my concealer looked. And what I'm talking about is under my eyes and a little bit around my nose because my nose gets red. But because primarily I don't have to conceal acne because I'm on a prescription acne lotion, so that's all under control. So it's just the under eye circles that, let's face it, they get furious every now and then, so you need a really solid concealer. So I went into Ulta, this was months ago, this was probably back to the beginning of 2017, and I was on a mission to buy it. I was like, you know what, who cares about the price, and I'm just gonna go for it. So I went in and I'm like, you have Tarte Shape Tape, right? Because the part to the store I did not say. I went into Sephora originally because I didn't realize this was an Ulta exclusive. So when Sephora was like, no, it's an Ulta exclusive, I was so sad. Because I was looking all in the Tarte section. I'm like, where is it? That's where. It's at Ulta. So I went to Ulta and they had like 3 in stock of like random shades that would never match me, like maybe a medium and a dark and like another medium. I don't know. They were like random shades that would never ever match me. And so they of course said, no, we're out of stock. It's so in demand. We're out of stock online, and all the other local Ultas are most likely out of stock too. Cool. So I went and did something crazy for me. I went onto the Tarte website directly and I ordered one of the Tarte Shape Concealers for $5 shipping, which I hated. I hated so much because I'm getting one item and I had to pay shipping because it's just that crazy. But I'm like, you know what? I just know this is going to be worth it. Guess what? It was worth it. I don't even care about that $5 anymore. Bye-bye, out the window, sayonara, it's all good, take my money. Because that's how good this concealer is, guys. Remember when the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer was my holy grail? I could not get enough of it. It was just perfect for me. It barely creased. It covered enough. You want to talk coverage? Girl. Okay, so first of all, this is in Fair Neutral. That is the one that matches me. When I first put it out, which I think is like the second layer shade or something. When I put it on, I just dotted this on my hand. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Are you ready? And this was a bad section to put on my hand. I can't even see what I'm doing. I don't even know if that's doing anything, if you could see. What I'm trying to get at is that this goes an incredibly long way. That little dot is enough to cover me from here to here in the triangle section, and take the excess that's on my beauty blender and lighten up my forehead, nose, and chin. Bruh. So then you take another dot and you do the same on this side. Done. Let me tell you, the first time that I used this concealer, I went ham. I had applied so much concealer because I'm one of those that I'm used to having to, like, you know, roll on a decent amount. When I did that and I tried to blend it out, I was like, just, why? Why did I do this? This was a mistake. So from then on, I used just a little amount because when they say a little amount goes a long way, this is like the poster child product for a little amount goes a long way. If you think they're lying, do what I did the first time. And then come back and tell me that I was wrong, because I know you won't. So obviously you gotta find your right shade first. What I really like about Fair Neutral is it's not too light that it makes me look ghostly or not like me or too gray under there, but it's light enough to truly highlight this section of my face, and I really like it. So today is not the best representation on camera. How amazing this is for me. Keep in mind, I applied this, at least 8 hours ago, and I worked a wedding. When I am working on a wedding party, my looks go out the window. I don't care. I don't blot, I don't touch up, I do nothing. I'm looking like an oil slick, no matter how good I am at setting my own face, because keep in mind, I do the bare minimum. You don't want to outshine the bride, as well as you're usually up really early, so let's get real. So it has worn off a little bit, but I have to say, besides that, coverage is amazing, the opacity is amazing, and it lasts. My only downfall with this, oh, and it doesn't crease, really doesn't. Crease a tiny bit, but it's like that, it's that creasing that happens just one time, like a couple hours later, and if you tap it out, you're good for the rest of the day, that kind, so I'll take it. The only downside to this is it kind of can be drying. So it's more so when you use too much, it can kind of settle into your fine lines and it can look patchy and dry. So obviously that's not cute. No one likes that. And I find it's more so like I started wearing this in the winter. Now that it's warming up, I don't see it happening as much. So I don't know if my skin was too dry, although it didn't seem it because I am really religious about my skincare. But you never know. So I just want to point that out, that the patchy kind of look, not cute. And it's usually after you wear it for a while, but it just happens, okay? Besides that, this is still the best concealer on the planet in my mind. And if you want to hear me rave about it even more, you can go watch my top 5 concealers collab with EVMUA. I'll link that down below. We did that like a month or 2 ago, and this was the best for last concealer that I featured. Spoiler alert, and for good reason. And Evie, I'm watching you. You said you'd get it next paycheck. Have you gotten it? Have you? So I have no one to actually test this on when it comes to covering tattoos, but I have to say that I'm pretty confident this will do a really good job, just because it does such a good job of concealing everything else. Let me know down below if you've ever covered a tattoo with the Tarte Shape Tape. Whatever shade you are, doesn't matter. I'm just really curious if it actually does. So give this a video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's all that I have. I love, love, love this concealer, and I hope you guys do too. Subscribe for more videos every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.